Alright everyone, welcome back to my world, and today we're going to be looking at the time command and the weather command. So let's go ahead and check those out. The first command we're going to look at is the time command. So let's go ahead and type it out. If we look here at the chat, we can see that there are three different arguments that we can pass in this first section of the command. We have set, add, and query. Let's go ahead and type out time set. Now that we're going to use the set argument, we need to pass it a value. If we press tab, we can see that Minecraft will tell us the available arguments that we can pass for the value of this command. We have day and we have night. If we press tab another time, we can cycle to night. And obviously, if you continuously press tab, you can continuously cycle between the arguments. Since it's already day, let's make it nighttime. If you look at the chat, you can see that the time has been set to 13,000. What this means is that the current time is 13,000 game ticks. Now, that's really just a way to talk about time in Minecraft right now. We'll talk about game ticks more later when we start talking about some stuff with redstone. But for now, all you need to think is that a game tick is a way to measure time. Now, since we've used the set argument, let's go ahead and try out the add argument. If we type out time add, we can now pass a value to add to the current time, which is 13,000. So let's go ahead and just add another 1,000 to that. As you can see, the moon has jumped up because we've progressed the night by 1,000 game ticks. Okay, so that's pretty much the basics of the time add argument. So now let's talk about the query argument. If we type out time query and press tab, we can see that we have three different arguments that we can pass with this command. Let's go ahead and use time query day. Now, if you look at the chat, you can see that it says the time is 0. And the reason for that is because there have been 0 Minecraft days that have passed in my actual world so far. Now, you might be wondering why this is so, but it's because I've used something called the game rule command, which we're going to look at a future video, and I've used that command to pause all time in my game, pretty much making it one continuous day forever in my Minecraft world. But for this tutorial video, I have that disabled, but I haven't had one full day pass yet, and so it still says that time is 0. And that's because the time query day command returns the number of in-game days that have passed in your actual Minecraft world. So let's go ahead now and look at the next argument that we can use, which is time query daytime. What this one does is it returns the number of game ticks since dawn. So if we press enter, we can see that there have been 16,631 game ticks since the dawn of this Minecraft day. Alright, that leaves us with one last argument to pass. So let's type out time query and then type out game time. It says that the time is currently a very large number that I'm not going to read right now. And what this is the actual age of the world in game ticks. The last command we're going to look at is the weather command. Just like the time command, the first section of this command takes three arguments. We have clear, rain, and thunder. Also, kind of similar to the time command, we have another argument that can be passed. Only this time, instead of passing a value of game ticks, we can pass a duration in seconds for how long we want the current weather to last. Let's go ahead and type out weather rain and set the current weather to 10 seconds. Okay, so now it's raining, and after 10 seconds, the weather should go back to clear. After that, we're going to go ahead and set the weather to a thunderstorm. And this time, instead of passing a duration in seconds, we're just going to type out weather thunder. And what this will do is it'll set the weather to a thunderstorm for a random amount of seconds. So just like the rainstorm, we have lots of rain coming down, but this time we also have a dark sky, and if we're lucky, we'll get a little bit of lightning and thunder. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop all of this weather by typing out weather clear. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next video where we're going to talk about the locate command.